Alright, hey, what's up everybody? Hello world, thanks for coming and checking out my second part to my Death Valley trip. This was a big day for me. This is the day that I went to go see, they call it the Sailing Rocks. My whole life I've always called it the mysterious sliding rocks of Death Valley. Yeah, it was kind of a big day for me. It's a bucket list check and finally got to go see it. There was a couple bonuses. On the way back, I passed a crater coming in. And on the way back is where you actually pass the crater. You kind of go around it as you come in, and as you're going out, you can see it. So, and that just stopped me in my tracks. I had no idea I was going to be seeing that. So if you want, just to tell you, at the 20-minute mark, actually plus whatever this part of the video is, so it's probably going to be about 22 minutes. That's where the picture is going to start from the sliding rock area and some of the little bonus ones that I found. So it was an excellent trip. Thank you very much for watching this, and let's get started. Alright, so good morning everybody. This is day number 2. Let me roll the window up real quick. And I apologize for the light starting off the video like this, but it's still dark outside. It's early in the morning. 5:45. I guess the sun comes up at 7 here. So yeah, I wanted to get up early. I didn't get to bed till like 11:30. I ordered a pizza at 10. So not a lot of sleep, but woke up to all kinds of shenanigans this morning. So, the hotel was fine. Had to go fill up. First gas station was shut down. Second gas station, the pump was jacked up. Second pump was kerosene only. Kerosene and diesel. They don't even know what they sell kerosene for. So it took 4 tries to get gas. I got some McDonald's. Some of the hardest muffins I've ever had in my life. Yeah, it's starting out pretty bad, but the big thing is I wanted to go see the Sailing Rocks, the mysterious moving rocks of Death Valley. Kind of my main focus of doing this. So I went ahead and punched that into my GPS. 4 hours away. I'm like 50 minutes to 60 minutes away from Furnace Creek, which was further in than I was yesterday. Well, no, not really, but yeah, it's where I was, basically. Yeah, so that's 176 miles to get there. Yeah, so that's 342 miles round trip. So the issue I have is my truck gets about 292 miles per tank. I don't really know of any gas stations in Death Valley. There might be one at the Furnace Creek, which will shave off about 60 miles. I don't know. It's going to be cutting it damn close on gas. So I'm going to have to top it off maybe at Furnace Creek, come back, and then get enough to get out of Death Valley at Furnace Creek again. I'll be just about empty, so that's not a good place to run out of gas. So yeah, I got to figure this all out. I mean, I guess there's not really a whole lot to figure out. I'm doing it. So that kind of explains why there's not a lot of pictures of that place. You get to Death Valley and it's another 3 hours to the other side of Death Valley to get there. So yeah, got to see it though. That's been on my list for a long time. Thing is with that as well is I was planning on being back for dinner today. And 5, 6, 7, I'd like to stop by and get a sunrise shot at the dunes. That's going to get me there at 10, 11 o'clock. If I leave by noon, which will only give me an hour to shoot, which I'd like to have a little more than that, that's going to get me home at midnight. So I really don't want to stay another night out here. But dang, yeah, it's going to be 8 hours of drive time from the point that I'm at right now. So plus 7 hours to get home. Well, I guess I gotta go. Get this ball rolling. So I will see you guys probably at the sand dunes. Alright, see ya. Alright, I'll walk away from my truck a little bit. Got the door open and whatnot, but yeah, I was able to find another gas station. I only got about 3 gallons in, but that's going to get me another 45 miles maybe at about 15, 16 miles a gallon. So yeah, that'll be good, and I can hit that on the way back, and I should be good. Hopefully I don't run out of gas. But I just wanted to stop here for a second. I'm kind of panning around. Something that a lot of people don't really talk about in Death Valley is the mountains. You know, the mountains here, they're crazy. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this. I'm gonna try. It's only gonna be 30. Yeah, this is at 35 millimeter. And these mountains are far away. But these mountains are kind of like the dells up on the Indian reservation. They're just layered colors. And they're like swirled together and all kinds of stuff. And it's like something that you would see in a dell, something that's 100 foot high or something like that. But these are thousands of feet high. I mean, it's absolutely incredible. I've never seen mountains like this, like, ever, anywhere. And it's kind of hard to photograph. I wish I would have had my long lens. I'd like to zoom in and get a couple nice, more intimate shots within the mountain range. But like, I'm looking here and there's swirls going up and down, left, right, right, left. I mean, just with caves and canyons, and just the mountains are absolutely incredible here. So yeah, anyway, I just kind of wanted to point that out. I mean, there's one behind me. You know, if you look at that, it's almost like a glacier kind of coming down out of the mountain. But it's dirt and sand and gravel and stuff like that. But it's so massive, it's the size of a glacier, and you just got this light draping onto it. And yeah, incredible. I'm gonna get my 70 millimeter out and see if I can get something out of this, because this is definitely, you know, something I want to remember. It's just awesome. But it's something that people don't really talk about here. They're always talking about the famous places, the sand dunes and stuff like that, which I just completely blew by. I think I turned before I got to the obvious signs of getting close to it. So, but I wanted to get out here to the racetrack. That's my priority. Sand dunes are sand dunes. They're kind of the same everywhere else. I mean, there's other places to go get shots of sand dunes. So yeah, my focus is going to be getting out to the racetrack and the grandstands. But yeah, these mountains are just incredible. So yeah, so if you get out here, enjoy the mountains. It's just incredible. I'm about halfway there, so I got about another 2 hours to go. I got to get around those mountains behind me, get onto the other side of them, I believe, because there's a big loop that goes around on the map and stuff. So still a little ways to go. I'm gonna miss the initial sunrise, which kind of sucks, but hopefully I should still have some nice directional light and some warm light. It's gonna stay more colorful and warmer longer because of the fires and stuff that are going on. There's a haze in the air again, haze in the atmosphere. Onward! Yeah, little turn of events here. Beautiful scene here. There's kind of some grasslands, or just a little bit of grass with the erosion kind of going through it, going up onto a hill with the sun. Yeah, anyway, everything's beautiful here. I'm totally enjoying this. It was a great surprise. I didn't think I would actually enjoy Death Valley very much, but it's been awesome. I could spend a couple more days here and check out some of the canyons and do some hiking, and yeah, but it's not going to happen. I got to try to get home tonight. So anyway, turn of events. There's a crater out here, and it was about an hour and a half to get to the crater. Once I passed the crater, it said racetrack 27 miles with an arrow going to the right. I get onto there, and then instantly a sign that says 4x4 vehicles and high clearance recommended. I don't expect a lot of people to be out here. So I got roughly 30 miles of off-roading and 4x4ing to do to get out here. That is going to take some time. Right now, the short little bit that I've been on this road is washboarded. So it's going to be slow going. No 60 miles an hour. So it's going to be 15. So this is going to take some time. I am, let's see, recenter. 1 hour and 39 minutes away. 1 hour and 39 minutes on this dirt road. So, okay, well, it looks like way off in the distance I do see a car coming, so that'll be the first vehicle I've seen since I pretty much passed all the high attraction places. So, yeah, got a little ways to go. Hopefully my truck doesn't shake apart with the washboarding. And this should be fun. This should be interesting. 4x4 and high clearance recommended. Alright, alright, alright. Let's get her done. Alright, let's go. Alright, recording. Just wasn't recording. So anyway, yeah, I got out here. This is awesome. I've been wanting to get out here for a long time. So, look at this. I'm officially on the mud flat. This is sweet. Unfortunately though, you're not supposed to be driving. And here, I'll show you if you can see it. Tire tracks driving way out there. And I see him just zigzagging all the way across. Yeah. I just got to go check one out. There's one really close. Sweet. This is awesome. I've been wanting to get out here for so long. But yeah, nobody knows how these rocks move. And wow, there's a really long one right there. But yeah, check this out. So yeah, right off the bat, yeah, some pretty cool stuff. Time to grab my tripod and get hiking. This is a big, massive area. I'm gonna go find a nice one. Sweet. Yeah, you know, I've walked out here. I am on the back side of the grandstands. As soon as I come around the corner, my heart kind of sunk. Such an absolute shame. Somebody's gonna come out. Yeah, come out here in this pristine national park and vandalize it doing donuts in the middle of the mud flat. It's protected, it's under surveillance, but damn shame, absolute damn shame. Well, I continue on looking for a rock. There's not many rocks and it's spread out over miles. So yeah, I really want to find one. Looks like they were hitting some of them doing donuts. Yeah, tire tracks everywhere. You know, I used to be a kid back in the day. I used to do some messed up things. I don't think I'd ever do something like that though. That sucks. Walked around a lot, didn't see many that were sliding. Not actively sliding, but showing signs of it. But I did find this one, and interesting enough, and I think I've heard it before, but either forgot about it or I don't know, but pretty amazing. They all seem to go kind of in the same track. So I found 3 of them here, 4 actually, that are along the same track. And I got pictures of it, but I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Let's see here. So we got this one right here, which the track actually keeps going, but it fades out. So as you can see right here, the track goes up. Here, I'll walk it. Almost there. Then that one's in a track, and the track keeps going. And if you can see, it turns to the left a little bit, and there's another rock, and then it continues on. And I'd imagine that somebody probably took it, or I don't know, maybe it's a couple miles away. Maybe it was a long time ago. But yeah, did find some finally. And this road keeps going down quite a bit more. So I'm gonna go down and see what's on the side of this. This is the very beginning of it. Yeah, this is the famous part of it. Awesome, super cool that I got to see this. Like I said, I'm waiting almost my whole life for this. So I'm gonna go down further and see if I can find anything else, see if there's more goodies to be found. See if I can find some slide marks. The old nature skid mark, huh? All right, I'll be back with you guys. Yeah, so I drove down to the southernmost part. You look all the way up there. Of course, I always say you're probably not going to see it. But all the way at the end there is the grandstand where I came from. Now, way better down here. Yeah, it's less vandalized, and it's a whole handful of all these sliding rocks here. So they didn't mess with them too much. There's still tire tracks down here, but it's not quite as bad. I mean, it was just absolutely horrible up there. What a shame. So really good to see some rocks. I only saw 1 or 2 up there. I got pictures of it. I'm getting a lot of pictures. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you got these right here. 7, 8 if you want to say it. Pass my shadow up. You can see the difference in texture. So yeah, this is pretty dang epic. Definitely something I wanted to see before I died. Bucket list. Check. Yeah, I hear the jets flying over too. Back in the canyons, they do a thing called, well, they do training. There's 3 or 4 Naval, Air Force base, Army bases. Everybody brings their planes out here to kind of carve through the canyons for some Star Wars training, get their Jedi wings. Yeah, but there's a lookout that you can go to that is literally above the planes where the planes fly through. So it's a big deal. It's totally random. There's no schedule or anything like that. So you kind of just camp out for the day when you go see that. I am not going to have time today, but I do hear them flying, so I know I'm kind of close. I think I'm about 10 miles away. But they cut through a lot of Death Valley and some other areas, I suppose. So, yeah, that's not going to be on the list today. Unfortunately, it's about 10 o'clock. If I leave right now, yeah, I'll get home at about 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock or so. So it's going to be kind of late getting home right now. I'm way out here. I think it took an hour less. It was 3 hours maybe getting out here, so it's not too bad. Still a long drive. Lots of dirt road, lots of washboard. Coming to this point right here was absolutely horrible washboard. So I'm gonna end up getting back. They say it's under surveillance, and I see a Ranger truck driving down the road right now, so that's good to see. Unfortunately, they didn't catch the jackasses that messed this whole place up. Man. So, okay. I got lots of pictures. I don't know if you're going to see some before or you're going to see some right now, but I'll definitely be putting them up. Ah, life is good. Yeah, I really wanted to see the jets. And I'm sitting here leaving on this trail. An extremely bumpy trail. And yeah, I hear a jet coming. And I kind of basically looked out the side of my truck. And it was hundreds of feet above the playa right here over the mud flat. And it's like, wow, holy crap, nice and low, impressive. I don't know if the afterburners were going, but it kind of sounded like it. Then it just went over and just went straight vertical. And I'm like, yeah, awesome. You know, it's like an air show type thing. And I lost track of them. So I get back on the trail and start driving again. I'm sitting here looking up through my windshield. And what's that dark spot? He's coming in super low right at me. And it was like an F-18 or something like that, I'm not sure. And then just buzzed right over the top. Whenever he did, he kicked it sideways. And I could see him. I mean, it was that close. I could see the pilot. He was probably looking at me. I'm like one of the only ones out here. There's a couple other trucks, but we're all on the same area. So yeah, he came to buzz us. I mean, yeah, you don't get better than that. That's completely awesome. So, yeah, I'm not topping that. Life's good. Probably gonna head back after this. I mean, what else am I gonna do? Got buzzed by a fighter jet. Saw my mysterious sliding rocks. And yeah, not so much of a mystery. The ice makes them move. They got a little explanation of it over on one of the signs. So, yep, all right. All right, you made it to the end. Congratulations. Yeah, a little bit of a long video, so I will go ahead and wrap it up pretty quick here. Thanks for watching it. If you ever get the chance to go see Death Valley, definitely give it a shot. It seems like it might not be too impressive, but actually once you get there, it's pretty dang cool. I was most impressed with it, so I can't wait to get back. This was a great trip. It was a good little couple days that I got to spend out in the wilderness, getting some landscape photography. And like I said, I look forward to doing it again. So if you ever get the chance, go on out there. Check out Death Valley. It's an awesome place. See you guys later.